Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
I'm excited. I can't tell you. I don't want today to end. I'm serious.
Yeah, good morning. We're
Actually, Mr. Cappetto, we were asked this morning if we were part of Direct Media Productions.
Is that right?
And Lou said, what?
Are you camera shy, sir?
No, I'm not camera shy. However, in this time of the morning without full coffee.
But I'm camera shy, though. I'd like to ask you a question. Are you excited?
Yes, my excitement level is like peaking, dude. Good morning.
Okay guys, this shoot has meant to me that a bunch of us got together and we got to appreciate what the veterans have done for us, but I also think that we all have a better understanding and we have a deeper meaning of what the veterans feel, and they're trying to show us how they feel. And I think we're trying to show that through our video.
This means to me that a ton of kids are taking their time out of school just to film this video for the veterans and what they've done for our country, and I just think it's awesome that you take the time in your lives just to do something for them.
I think it's really cool learning like how movies are made and everything. It's a lot of fun. It's for a good cause, and we're learning a lot about what veterans have done for us, and it means a lot to me. So.
I think it's great how we are learning about this and everything, and how we're all chosen to be in this video, and we're giving thanks to the veterans for what they've done to us.
I think it's an amazing experience. And talking to the kids yesterday, I think they all enjoyed it. Positive experience. And I think what they don't realize is that by doing this, they actually have served their country in another fashion, but it means a lot to all of us.
I think it's just been a great experience all around for me, for the kids, and I can't wait to get the veterans in here today and get to know them and chat with them, and I think it's going to be good.
Well, I've worked on a lot of video shoots and films, and this one's really interesting because of the topic, and it's meaningful.
It's hard to communicate that to young people, how important this is. I know Joe came up yesterday and talked to you. We may have some veterans talk to you today. And the whole meaning behind what we're doing, you know, we will see the climax of this afternoon with the veterans. I don't know about you, but when those veterans arrive and when we start shooting those scenes, I'm going to get very emotional. And I'm on the verge of tears now because the work that I do with the veterans, interviewing them, listening to their stories, recording it for history's sake, taking my work into schools now and sharing that history with young people like yourselves. And what I see is a merging of the generations. When you greet these veterans at the end of our scenes today, you're going to shake their hands and hug them. I hope you have some genuine emotion built up within you that you can release at that time, because we want to capture that on film and all that. But I think just showing your gratitude. So again, I told you, when we get tired, when we get maybe fatigued with our shooting, just keep that in mind. That moment's coming. And that's going to mean a lot to those veterans, as our two veterans here can attest to. So I'm just so glad that we have that opportunity to do that. So again, that's the focus of this. This has been fun. It's tiring, but you know, when this day's over, I'll be sad. When I go back home to Colorado, I'll be sad, because this is a special time for me. And I said yesterday, we're making history. That may not sink in right now. It will someday. But we're making history right now. We absolutely are. As we tape and record all these moments with pictures and video, and we put it together and we watch it, this is going to touch a lot of people across this country. So realize you all have a part in that. So that should make you feel good about that. So, all right, who can tell me what these young people have done to earn the right to sit at the desk? And then we'll go back to the students, or we can shoot scene 30. Miss Della. Oh no, that's true. Oh no, come on, guys and gals. What have you done to earn the right to sit at the desk? Let's shoot scene 28 and 30 from like in front of the room. And again, it's wide, close, wide, close. Okay, like we did yesterday.
And at this point, we're not seeing kitchen.
No, she's going to be standing kind of right about here, you know. Okay. So we're going to all be quiet on the set, so we're really not going to be in the shot. Different angles. Okay, so let's shoot those two lines. Okay. And I liked that movement yesterday. Did you like that movement yesterday? When she was talking a little bit? You know, we can kind of do a little bit of that today, too, if we want. Okay. I just want, you know, I want enough that I can have. But we got plenty of time, so. Okay, guys, quiet on the set. We're getting close. You guys good audio? You picking up the audio a little loud clear? Okay.
Scene 28, take 1. Okay.
Action.
All right, who can tell me what you young people have done to earn the right to sit at your desks?
Okay, cut. Roll.
Scene 28, take 4.
Action.
All right, who can tell me what you young people have done to earn the right to sit at your desks?
Cut. I like that.
It'll only take her 10 years to know what I know.
Sorry, I didn't know you were really previewing that for me.
Okay, this is last take.
Okay.
Actually, no.
Scene 30, take 2.
Action.
Come on, guys, what have you done to earn the right to sit at your desks?
Cut. I like that. That's good.
I'm coming over.
Come on, guys, what have you done to earn the right to sit at your desks?
Cut. I like that.
With our second day of production in full swing, everyone was once again back on the set, anticipating another productive and soon-to-be emotional day. Over halfway through the script, our story began to come together. I particularly noticed a maturity among the students the second day. They could feel what was about to happen. Everyone remained focused and the excitement was building for the afternoon shoot with our veterans. Scene by scene, we slowly came closer to what would soon be a life-changing experience for these young people.
Action.
Come on, guys, what have you done to earn the right to sit at your desks?
Is it our good grades?
Our good behavior?
Keep going. Camera rolling. Jenny. Action, Jenny.
Come on, guys, what have you done to earn the right to sit at your desks?
Is it our good grades?
Our good behavior?
Okay, cut. Wow, that's good.
Got to use that.
Okay,
Whether
tell,
it's
tell
an-
me the shot. Tell me the shot. I want to do it. From
Just
behind.
that last line. From behind.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's shoot it 3 times from behind. Shoulder. We'll just have you up here.
Behind my shoulder?
2 more of the scenes. For instance, we just shot with students looking around the blank stare in their face. Scene 28. Okay, 29. Scene 33. The students are seen quietly conversing among each other and still looking a bit perplexed and confused. We may shoot a little bit more of that, but that's a little different than just looking. And I probably should have thought about that. I apologize. Scene 36, the wide shot of students sitting on the floor looking at each other, sort of disbelief and disarray, thinking this is a joke because Samantha is just sitting serious. So we're kind of getting a little redundant, repetitive, but that's kind of what I'm trying to capture this morning. I want to capture probably a little bit more of that. We'll have the conversing going on.
Scene 33, take 2.
Here we go. Action.
Here's what we're going to do. Until someone can tell me just what you've done to earn the right to sit at your desks, there aren't going to be any desks for you to sit at today.
Okay.
Scene 34, take 2.
Action.
Here's what we're going to do. Until someone can tell me just what you've done to earn the right to sit at your desks, there aren't going to be any desks for you to sit at today.
Miss Stelges, are you serious?
Big hand for Samantha.
Miss Stelges, are you serious?
Okay, cut for a second. Okay. When she says that line, this time just a little bit of talking between each other, okay? The person next to you, like, are you serious? Is she joking? No, I want her to cue it. If you can just still say your line. Come on, guys, get out. What have you done during the right to city's desk? She said good grades. Actually, Actually, here's what I want to do. Yeah, I want her to say her line, and then Nathan will say his line. But I want you to say the first line.
Sure.
Okay, let's just do this just like we would actually do it. We're going to do this right.
Scene 32, take 2.
Action. Action. What did you do?
I don't even know. I was thinking about chocolate.
That's too good. Wasn't that good?
American pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die.
Give Larry a big hand.
So we'll need it quiet instead. So we're going to shoot scene 28 and 30 right now. That's a white shot. White shot. Okay, here we go. We're going to knock this out. We're going to do 6 takes. 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. White shots. Everybody's in the shots. Everybody looking good.
Scene 33, take 5.
Okay, action, Jenny.
Here's what we're going to do. Until somebody can tell me what you've done to earn the right to sit in your desks, there aren't going to be any desks for you to sit at today.
Action. Action.
Come on, guys. Who can tell me what you've done to earn the right to sit at your desks?
Here we go. Action.
Here's what we're going to do. Until someone can tell me just what you've done to earn the right to sit at your desk, there aren't going to be any desks for you to sit at today.
Miss Stelges, are you serious?
What's your line?
Our good behavior, and then he, oh boy. Our good behavior.
You know what?
Okay, I'm ready to go.
Scene 33, take 1.
Action, Jenny. Action.
Here's what we're going to do. Until someone can tell me just what you've done to earn the right to sit at your desks, there aren't going to be any desks for you to sit at today.
Awesome. Let's keep it rolling. That was so good.
Scene 33,
Are you okay to
take
do it?
3. Yeah.
Okay, Jenny.
Speed. Okay.
Scene 30, take 3.
Action. Can you call security?
Okay.
Ready?
You can back up.
I never would have
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Scene 34, take 1.
Hold on.
Stopping.
Okay, we're going to have a group of students coming in soon, right? You know me, Mr. Spontaneous, right? Here's what I want to do. I want everybody to get up and huddle around. I want to do a group huddle. Come here. Everybody. Everybody in the room. Everybody. First camera, Gordon, I want you to get this. Just like in a football game. Everybody in a group huddle. Everybody in the huddle. Mark, everybody. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to chant something. Come here, everybody. Lou, tell me if you want to roll on this.
I'm rolling.
Okay. When I count to 3, I want us to all say USA 3 times real loud, okay? And I want us to put our hands in there, just like they do in football, and just huddle in here. Group huddle, everybody push in tight when we do this. Come on, everybody a little tighter. Here we go. Okay, everybody, 1, 2, 3.
USA! USA! USA!
Woo! But just let them know that they will be extras in a video that's been going on for 2 days. And you know, if we get 15, 20, 30 of them, that'd be great. Now, after 3, I'm concerned how we're going to get more students in here.
I could put something else in there.
I don't know, guys. What do you think? We just roll the camera and see what happens?
We can try it. I'm just saying it'll be a lot easier when the veterans actually walk in.
Okay, we can shoot it then too. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm feeling a little bit like this is going to be too artificial. This is going to. What do you think?
Yeah.
Students, chime in too. What are your thoughts?
I like that.
Okay, I think we should wait, and when it actually happens, capture it. So those shots that we just talked about now, everybody in agreement with that? Is everybody cool with that? Is everybody really okay with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, then we'll be back before 1 and we'll work on that shot. Okay? I'm going to share my heart in a little bit with these kids. And then the veterans. And then when the extras get here, I will share the same message with them.
I think it's awesome to just be able to see all this and be a part of it, and to see how well the kids are responding to it. I think it's outstanding. You know, they're actually pretty good.
I think the whole thing is just interesting, sort of, you know, going along with what you guys have said about the team. And I think there's a lot to be said for never once have you raised your voice, and anybody, you know, never once have you made a kid feel like they did something wrong. Like you talk about making them feel important, and I really think everybody does that. And
That's a great point.
And it's not cliquey. It's not like the adults over here and the kids, except for like lunch right now. I mean, you guys have gotten to know the kids, and I think the kids really appreciate, you know, you taking the time to talk to them and get to know them.
Thank you. That's awesome.
And I think also my dad was a Green Beret, and he died when I was 8, but I think this is just like, you know, like I wish he was here and I could like, I'm crying, I don't know why I'm crying. And just I could like hear him, you know, tell his story like you're telling your story. So this is good.
It's wonderful.
So are you guys okay with that?
Absolutely.
Sure.
No big decision about that.
Yeah, and then if it doesn't work, then
So what I'll do is I'll brief the veterans in there, and when we do it, we're going to do it. No rehearsal, we're just going to do it, okay? What I've chosen to do is we're not going to have the veterans come into the room until we actually shoot the scene. We're only going to shoot one take. This is hard because this is why we're here. I think I'm at a little bit of a disadvantage right now. Because I'm closer to this than anybody. You know what these veterans represent to our country? And to the work that I do with them. You know, I'm not afraid to tell them that I love them. And I realize what I've gotten myself into. I've interviewed about 1,000 veterans in the last 10 years, and a lot of them have already died. And for a lot of them, it was the last time they were ever photographed, or the last story. And as I'm talking to you now, my mind is just, you know, thinking about all the veterans and why we're here. And just the pride that I have to have you guys here. You all mean so much to me. It's the truth. What did I tell you yesterday? I don't want anybody to feel unimportant. And I'm sure everybody feels like that, you know? But this is it. I mean, when these veterans walk in the room, it's not just these veterans, but it's all the veterans that they represent. You know, the Vietnam veterans, we got World War II veterans, we got Korean War veterans, and they're back there thinking, I didn't do much. They come up to me and say, Larry, I'm just a small part of the day. Are you kidding? You're a small part of today? No, you're a huge part of today, you know? If you took an oath and served our country, that's huge, you know? And we have the freedom to come to school and get a free education, that's huge. You know, what have we done? As I sang in my song, Freedom's Price, what have we done to earn the right to sit at these desks? Look what was written on the board. I mean, you guys know. I'm just really looking forward to the shoot. What we're going to do is when the veterans come in, it's going to be one take. First time, we're going to have all the cameras rolling. As these extras come in the room, I'll try to brief them and get them quieted down, and then I'm going to go in here in a minute and talk to our veterans. We're going to bring them in here, and let's just let it roll, okay? Can you feel what we're getting ready to do? And we're going to thank these veterans. We're going to show our gratitude to them today.
You know, it means a lot, not only to them, but to me too, and probably to everyone else here. I know my stepbrother, he's a brother to me, you know, served in Iraq and Afghanistan, and, you know, there's not a dull moment when you think, oh, you know, something could happen, and, you know, he's okay now, he's at home, but it's distressing feeling and thinking that how many other families are out there and aren't as lucky, and what that must be like for them, and how quickly we forget that that's not easy to go out there, especially when he would tell me the stories of what he dealt with, and, you know, I'm lucky that he did that and I don't have to. And I really appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you, Nathan. I appreciate that, man.
This past Saturday, I went to a funeral for, I'd never had this happen, a funeral for a young man from our church who was killed about 2 weeks ago in Afghanistan. You may have heard about a roadside bomb that went off, killed 4 and injured a 5th. Well, the youngest one, who was 20, went to our church, and we went Saturday to the funeral, and it was standing room only. Did the full military honors, of course, presented the family with the Purple Heart, went outside and played taps, 21 gun salute, everything that you can imagine. And I'd been to funerals for older veterans who had died, but I'd never been there for one who had actually been killed in battle and just a couple years older than many of you guys. We're here, we go to school, we go to restaurants, and we have fun, and we just kind of live the freedoms. But, you know, where are the desks?
What you guys did today and yesterday was a huge compliment and service to the veterans. You paid them the deepest respect you could because you came in and you took this project serious. And I'm honored to say, I don't know every one of you by name, I know a few of you because you've been more in the forefront, you've been the stars, and I've got to see that. Every one of you, if you sat in the back, or you sat to the side, or you sat and just stared down at the book when you were supposed to, a huge service and compliment to those veterans. And when they get to see this final piece, it is going to carry such a significant impact to them because it is saying thank you. It is letting America know you great kids think the world of those great men, us great men and women. So I appreciate it, but think of it that way. When they come in here later, think of it. One of those guys maybe didn't come back with his friend or his best friend or his roommate, and you guys may be able to get the shot that Larry's looking for, because it's real.
Come on.
A lot of these veterans that you're going to see today have been in the building over and over again on Veterans Day. These veterans are also the same people that come in during basketball games, wrestling matches, that do the presentation of the colors. So these are veterans from your community. These are your neighbors, your friends, your grandparents, aunts and uncles. So keep that in mind. These are the people from your community that have served our nation, and many of them continue to serve. So just keep that in mind. You guys are doing a great job. Keep it up.
I've never worked on a set with Lou. He made an interesting comment earlier, but he's been around a lot of sets. I want him to share with you what he shared with us a moment ago over there. And any thoughts, Lou, that you have about this shoot and the veterans and what we're doing here? I want to hear. Talk to the students.
Well, someone asked me, and I've worked on a lot of TV shows, films, motion pictures, and this one for me has been very meaningful because we are doing it for the veterans. The story, one of the great things about any film is the storyline, and this story can be told without any words. And the fact that this is meaningful means a lot to Larry and me because we're filmmakers. And when some of you become filmmakers, you'll understand the kind of emotions that we're feeling today. And maybe you don't have to wait that long. You guys are great.
The time had finally arrived for our veterans to walk into the classroom. Everyone was anticipating this solemn moment. I decided we would roll all cameras and shoot only one take. This is something we really couldn't afford to rehearse. It had to be done right the first time because there wouldn't be a second opportunity to capture the emotion everyone would be feeling. As the students eagerly awaited in the next room, it was now time for me to brief our veterans about what was going to happen.
Typically on a set we would rehearse this. I decided today we're not going to rehearse this. I'm going to give you some instructions, and then however you decide to do it, do it. But when I cue you, when I go back in this room, you're going to have probably 60 plus students in this room. But our goal is to bring the desk into the front of the classroom. As you walk into the room, you'll see students around the back of the room standing. As you start walking in, you'll see students in the front of the room sitting. They're cued. They will get up and move as you come in. But what I really am trying to capture here is some emotion of our students as they see you. I purposely am keeping you separate from them now. Originally, I was going to have you in there now with them, but we're going to keep you back here staged until we're ready for that. You'll come in the back door, you'll place a desk, and let's go back out and come back in again. And get it. This will be good for the shooting too and the impact. So I want all 30 desks in there. And you guys have been in the military, you can figure that out. I don't have to. I think what we're going to find is a very reverent room full of students. I think there's going to be some emotion. I think this is going to be very powerful, what we're going to do. If you can bring the extras in a reverent tone, no horse playing. Right now. Yeah, in the room. Then we're going to show the YouTube video. And when that video is done, we'll have the veterans staged in the hallway. And then we'll do a slate. We'll roll scene 40, take 1, and then we're going to start shooting the video. Okay. Okay. Go ahead, Jane. Action.
Throughout the day, you've all been coming and going out of class, but nobody's been able to tell me just what they've done to earn the right to sit at the desks which are normally found in this classroom. So now I'm going to show you.
Our main group of students, I need you up front around the veterans, up in this area here. You know who you are. And we have all the veterans in here.
Stay away.
We're going to shoot our first scenes. We need all the veterans in here. Yeah, let's keep the veterans on this side of the room. I like this. This is good. If you guys can get a little tighter here, we can get this line. What's happening is you're already sitting down. We're adding this to the script. We'll eventually shoot you students out of your desk, and then we're going to have you sit down. But for right now, we're going to shoot some lines of nostalgias. She's already brought the veterans in. We're shooting some scenes up front, and then we'll shoot from the back of the room and include everybody in the shot. So I want you to pick up at scene 49, Michelle, scene 49. You're looking out at the students. You students. No, that's a different scene. We'll cut. We'll just shoot this several times, and then we'll go to scene 15. So just twice, but once, and we'll cut and do it. Okay. One take. Let's just do 2 lines again.
Okay.
And then we may do one more take.
Sure.
Okay.
Slade.
Scene 49, take 1.
Action.
You students did not earn the right to sit in these desks. These heroes did it for you. They placed these desks here for you. Now it's up to you to sit in them. It's your responsibility to learn, to be good students, good citizens. They paid the price so that you could have the freedom to get an education. Please don't ever forget it.
Scene 49, take 5.
Action. What are you seeing there? Just the back of the
I'm just seeing that.
Okay. I just want a couple of takes up here. I don't need the students sitting down yet, okay? But then when we shoot over the shoulder, we're obviously going to see it all, okay? And then we'll probably shoot from back there and do a pan, okay? Okay, so let's do a couple of takes here. Everybody be quiet, please. Thank you. Action.
These heroes did it for you. They placed these desks here for you.
Cut. Reposition. Okay, cut that. Let's do 2 more takes from, maybe change the angle off to the side a bit, and then we'll do the actual sitting.
After many hours of shooting the past few days, we were finally counting down our last few scenes and takes on the set. I believe everyone was a bit tired, yet the enthusiasm level remained high. What we were doing was well worth the effort. There was a sense of pride and accomplishment in the air. Everyone could feel it. As the last few scenes were set, slated, and shot, it was time for a bit of fun and laughter, and even a song or two.
Can somebody tell me what happened? Where'd that come from? Oh, how fun! Fun! Everybody say fun! Fun! Oh.
We were booing and they were clapping.
What do you want to do?
I said we were booing and they were clapping.
Well, I thought this was awesome because I've always been interested in like making videos and stuff, and to be on set and actually part of filming a video like this is really cool. It's an awesome experience.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for being a part of it.
The whole day has just been so surreal and amazing, and I'm just so happy that I was able to be a part of this.
I liked it, and I'm glad that you're doing this for all the veterans that are here.
and I'm glad I got to see the veterans.
It was a lot of fun, and I learned a lot, and I know that what I'm taking from this, I'm going to share with other people because I know it will benefit them as much as it benefited me.
It was very interesting working with Larry and getting to see what it's like being on scene and getting to work with all the veterans and making history, because that's a big part, and it's exciting to be part of something, like, even no matter how little the part is, it's part of something big, and it's all about the big picture anyway.
It was great. These guys are actually the reason I decided to serve myself.
Seriously?
Yes.
What branch?
Marines.
Good for you. Thank you.
It was a lot of fun. I walked into this just thinking it would be that fun, but now I have a greater understanding of everything that these people have been through, and I feel more connected.
I just thought it was a wonderful experience, like just seeing all those veterans. Like some of them have like so many like those little award things that they just like cover their entire like right, left side of their shirt, and it's just amazing to see everybody. And you have a whole new respect for veterans. I didn't know.
I thought this was a great opportunity, and that my great-grandfather served in World War I, but I was too young to understand, and it's great to finally grow up and realize what they've been doing for our country and for everyone.
I thought it was very good, and it meant a lot because this is something that's going to be around for a really long time, and it's not just like, you know, that like it's not going to be forgotten.
I had a lot of fun. It was a great time, and I had a new perspective on life as to why we have the freedoms that we do.
This is something that I'm going to take home with me, and seeing all the veterans, like, we realize how real it really is.
I went into this thinking, like, I didn't know what I was going to get out of it, and as soon as you showed us the videos, and as soon as you showed us, like, your experiences, and as soon as you got emotional and everything, that really got to me, because my grandpa was World War II, and I was little when he passed away, and it didn't mean anything to me now, but now hearing him and all the stories and everything that all these wonderful veterans have told us, I finally get what was brought to the point now, and it meant a lot to me, so thank you.
You bet.
It was an incredible experience, and I had so much fun, and it was such an honor to be able to do this and do it for the veterans.
I was so honored to be in this, and it was just a life experience, and it was so emotional when the veterans came in, but it was good because most people don't really realize how great and heroes they are.
When the veterans came in, it got really emotional, and it means a lot more to me because my dad's a Marine, and both my brothers are going to be in the Army, so it really touched my heart more than it did before.
I thought it was great. Honestly, like in the middle, it was getting a little slow and a little redundant, but when the veterans came in with the desks, it was awesome, and then when we went to go shake their hands, it was totally worth every minute.
Awesome. Well said. Thank you for being a part of this.
All right, thank you very much for letting me be a part of this.
As the director of this production, I just wanted to thank the cast and the crew that was a part of this amazing time, and I really don't have any more words to say other than that, but I just want to thank you all and for your time and your talents, and it means a lot to me, and I just wanted to say that up front.
I have to say, being a Canadian, I'm really proud to be a part of this event. It's been extraordinary since yesterday morning up to now. It's been just fantastic, and Larry has done just a super job for all of us. Larry, thank you.
Go ahead.
Well, I'm really addressing this to the students, and what I wanted to say is one of the things that you can't capture right here, you might be able to go down to the hall and capture it on Friday night, but these guys are a fraternity, and it doesn't matter where they go in the country, if they're VFW or AMVETS or whomever. So I just think it's wonderful that you guys have those organizations who perpetuate what you did and sort of keep your spirit alive. And I've seen the fraternity among soldiers and Marines and naval personnel, and they are such a tight-knit group when they're working. You really can't imagine it. It's like a well-oiled machine.
I would like to thank all of you for coming down and making this a very good production. And just to honor all of you guys means a lot. And my grandfather recently is not doing so hot, and he was a Vietnam veteran. So hope for all your prayers for him.
Just want to again thank you guys and thank you for giving us stories and even your service. If you don't say anything, that means a lot as it is. And going into this, I thought it was just going to be something interesting to do, and coming out of it, I leave with a life lesson and a lot that I have changed in my thinking, and I'm really happy that I did this. This is really something. Thank you very much.
Have we done to earn the right? Freedom comes at a price. Great creation stands to see sweet liberty.